Welcome to Diamond.Standard.Gaming, and today we're going to go ahead and build a famous mouse. So what I want you guys to do is I want you to see at what point in the video you recognize who the mouse is, and write in the comments and let me know who it is, and we'll see who can guess what mouse it is the quickest. Okay, and for this build, we pretty much need 7 blocks, I believe. So we're going to use all concrete. We're going to use dark gray concrete, light gray concrete, black, white, pink, red, and then we're going to use some lapis lazuli. So we're going to start with dark gray. Now, just a hint for everybody. I did change the color of this mouse, so it might be a little tricky at first. I just chose to make him gray instead of the color he normally is, just because I had different shades of gray and stuff, and I think it looked a little bit better. If you're building along with us, please remember that you can pause the video whenever you need to and then restart it once you catch up. The way I do this is I actually draw it on some graph paper, and then from there I go ahead and transfer it over to Minecraft. So there's a lot of me looking up and down at the paper as I do this. So when I did the video originally, it was about half hour long, and the final edited one looks like it's about slightly under 15 minutes. So there's a lot of pauses and stuff that I didn't necessarily want to have you guys just sitting there and waiting for me to find what to place next. This way you can pause it as you need to. So the lighter gray part here is the mouse's belly, and the mouse is standing up, so you can kind of see that the lighter belly, fur, or whatever you would like to call it. Let me know too if you would like me to kind of, walk through what I'm doing in a future video. Like, should I count the number of blocks as I place them? Will that help you build it, or is just watching it and having me just give you some information about it good enough? I am trying to shorten my videos a little bit. It just seems that, a lot of people don't really make it through an entire video, so I really want to keep it to, the absolute necessity. I want to keep the content to the absolute necessity and not just have fluff or a lot of downtime waiting for me to do things. Ice Princess was going to help me do this, and then at the last minute she got distracted with something else and didn't want to build the video. So I ended up just go ahead and doing it, but don't worry, she'll be back for future builds. What I would like all you guys to do is guess which famous mouse this is. And when you do, put it in the comments and then mark at what time in the video you were able to guess who this mouse is. And it'll just be interesting to see, how quickly you guys can actually guess. And maybe if you even have a thought earlier in the video but you're not sure, take a guess and see who it is. And then we'll see, who was able to have the first thought of who it was. Here I am working on, it looks like the left hand at this point in time. And I was also thinking of possibly making it bigger. That way you kind of have more granularity with curves and stuff like that. This came out okay. I'm pretty happy how it actually came out and everything. Certain other things that I've made in the past you know, didn't quite look as good as they can if maybe I made them double their size, or maybe even a third bigger. We're getting close to the top of his belly. That right there is, yeah, that right there is the top of his belly, the light fur. And then up around his mouth area, kind of his snout, I guess you would call it. I used the light colored concrete there as well. And remember, I did change the color, so this is not this character's original color. And I just did that because there was different shades of gray and stuff, and it made it look a lot better. If I made it the original color, Minecraft just didn't have what I needed to build it. And that there is the beginning of like his snout area. And that red there, that is actually his tongue. So his mouth is actually open. I do zoom out a couple of times, I think, not too often, but occasionally. So hopefully that gives you enough to get a bigger glimpse of it and give you a chance to guess who it is. Zooming out real quick. So that is his tongue, and the two black dots are not his eyes, that's his open mouth. And I believe Cars and Trucks mentioned to me earlier today that he wanted to go ahead and build another roller coaster video, so we did a couple, and there's a few of them out there. You can click on these links here to find them if you're interested. And he was actually building a amusement park the other day. So I'm gonna see if we can maybe we can build a whole amusement park together. We'll come up with a couple different rides and see how that comes out. I think we're getting pretty close. There's not too many more layers to put on here. I think he was close to 30 layers tall, 30 rows tall. So yes, that's the top of his mouth, right over there. And next we'll be getting to his eyes. And this pink here, this is part of his ear. And I would like to thank everybody who has been subscribing and watching our videos. We actually hit 100 subscribers today. I think our first video we published, I think it was February 20th. So it is now, what, July 12th, I believe. So we've been doing it for almost 5 months. It'll be about another week, and we will have been at this for 5 months. So thank you so much for watching and subscribing. We'd love to hear what you think of our builds, and we would also love to hear what else you would like us to build. I found that when we do these pixel art builds, and prior to this, I guess we did a mermaid, and then we did a heart. Princess builds a heart and a star. I actually found it's easier to build vertically than it is to build horizontally. So it does speed things up a little bit. But right here, we zoom out again, and that's a pretty good clue right there of who this is. As soon as you know who it is, put a note in the comment and put the time at which you realized who it was. So the black and the white there, that's obviously his eyes. And I made the nose blue just because it kind of runs right up to his pupils and his eyes, and I didn't want it to all blend together, so I just chose to make it blue. I'm not even sure what color it is in the actual character. Probably black, I would assume, but I don't think it would look right if it just ran right up into his pupil of his eye. And we're getting pretty close. We're probably only have, less than 5 levels to go now. His ear's just about done. And that's the inside of his ear. That's why it's pink like that. We're real close now. Maybe 2 more rows, that's about it. Yep, I finished off his ear right there. And then right there is the last piece. And there he is. Now you should be able to guess who it is. And here I go ahead and finish up his tail. I just use a smooth stone block. I kind of wish concrete had slabs as well. If anybody has any ideas of like small block mods out there that really work well, this is on Nintendo Switch, so this is Bedrock Edition. Please let me know in the comments or send me a message, because I think that would be really cool to find and use. I think it can make you can make things a lot more granular and make rounded sections look a lot more round. So, but yeah, there he is. There he is, looking to the right. And actually, if you go around back, he'll actually be looking to the left. So it's pretty cool. And someday I might try to do a three-dimensional one, but that's going to take a little bit more practice on my part. And there he is looking to the left. Thank you so much for watching today. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. As Cars and Trucks says, this is the most epic channel ever. Probably not really, but yeah, please subscribe if you like what we do, and please send us your ideas. And until next time, have a great day.